Jemma, I've got a really good idea for an intro.
Oh, I love good ideas.
Yeah, you're going to love it.
This will be new for you.
I'm not telling you now, though. I'll tell you next week.
Oh.
Feedback error.
Welcome to Feedback Error, brought to you by...
God, the ultimate daddy. That's so fucked up.
He is such a daddy. Though, like all that power.
I like a man with power.
Yes.
I like a man in a robe.
Do you imagine God in a robe?
Yeah. I think he wears like a white robe. He's got a big white beard.
Yeah, that's God.
Or my neighbour Barry. It's one or the other.
Either way, they both think that they're really important.
They both tell me they can answer my prayers.
Fucking Barry. Fucking Barry.
Let's talk about our fluffies.
I'm so excited.
We got fluffies.
We have fluffies. Do you know what fluffies are? I mean, Jayde knows what fluffies are.
Should we explain what fluffies are?
Well,
I almost don't want to. I just want to...
Let's just leave it. I want it. So, actually, they'll get it as we start talking about the fluffies. They'll realise what fluffies are. So
they will.
We got our fluffies, and to conglomerate? What's the word? Commemorate.
Is that a word?
I meant to say commemorate.
Yes.
Our P's and
P's.
our P's
And our S's.
and our S's.
Yes. It's come to our attention that some of the sounds that we make...
Some of the sounds.
Yeah, there might
Specific
be...
sounds.
They might be popping a little.
Popping. Might be popping around.
And it's serious. We take our feedback seriously here on the podcast.
Maybe we could just sit here and deflate like an unkept tyre on a student's car.
But we've got fluffies now.
We've got fluffies, and this will solve... This is going to be interesting to edit later.
Let's leave the sounds in as we try and
I don't know. As we're trying to put them on. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh! She's beautiful.
Is that more satisfactory? I think it sounds better, but I lack any sound technician training.
Fair enough. All right, that's fine.
Let's go with yes, that sounds better.
Yay! I did a good job.
We did it just for you guys.
Mine is blue.
Mine is orange.
I like that you're holding an orange one. I like looking over at you and seeing that you're holding orange. It's like, I'm not going to lose you.
Does it fit my aura? Because blue matches your aura, I think.
Really? That's strange because I wear so much pink.
Yeah.
But I
don't know why.
Blue.
I feel like your aura is a little bit blue. I don't know what an aura is.
Such a sad lady. Just having a sad time. I did cry before I came here.
Now you've got to change your fluffy because now the blue's like associating sadness with me.
No, it's such a bright blue.
It's fun because now we know whose microphone is whose.
Yeah, and now you can't freak out every time I cough into it. Like, you're going to pick it up the next time, like... I see you recoil every time I cough.
We both have, like, mad hay fever, too. So
this is why we sit in the
There's probably a lot of fluids.
There's a lot of fluids on our own microphones. Yeah, that's understandable.
And that's just from what we do when you're here. I'm left alone with these. You don't know what happens to him, Jemma. Jemma's quit the podcast.
And it's so weird now that I know I have to leave. Because I'm like, I better wrap this up fast and my whole
We're not
brain's
usually under time pressure.
I'm constricted. I'll make sure that this doesn't happen next time so we can talk.
We got half an hour. We got like 4 things to get through.
We're not going to make it, Jayde.
I've had 2 kind of embarrassing things happen to me in the last couple of weeks that I thought you'd enjoy.
Yes, of course I would.
So, like, I have a job, like a normal human job.
Which, like, is baffling to some.
Definitely.
No.
To my boss, probably mostly. But
he's like, you still work here?
Yeah. I like to think I'm good at my job. But then this week, I have a project that I work on.
Oh.
I run this project. It's my project, and it has a 3-letter acronym that it's referred to by. And this week,
is it ass?
I was told by someone who works for me that I've been using, like, the wrong words for the acronym for, like, the entire length of the project. I want to add, the project is on track and it's going really well.
It's your project as well.
I just didn't know what it was called, apparently.
But, like, if you call it something, you're the boss. I think maybe they should just adapt to what you've said.
I'd replaced all the letters in the acronym with, like, I had different words that fit those letters, and it still made sense, but that's not what it actually stands for, and I don't know where I went wrong, but for months I've been using the wrong words for this program.
Wait, have you been doing, like, little pictures and things like that in front of people? Or just
I've been writing it in a lot of emails.
Oh, my God. But the project's going well, despite
it's going really well
what it is.
Yeah, and... yeah, so that happened.
That's great. That's so good. Who was the person who told you?
An employee of mine.
Did they
who
get
works
fired?
on the project.
Yeah. You're instantly like, how dare you?
I can't fire her. She's the only one who knows what the project is, apparently.
She's like, a man on the inside. No one said anything to you?
No one said anything.
Just her.
I think the trick is to just be, if you're wrong, be really confidently wrong. Because people don't want to call you out if you really look like you know what you're talking about.
Actually, yeah, maybe she's the only one who meticulously is kind of like, that's not the word.
She's probably the one who knows me best, so she's more comfortable being like,
hey,
you're a fuckhead, what are you talking about? And then, okay, so something else happened at a gig a couple of weeks ago that I just thought you'd enjoy.
I do.
Yeah, so
if it's anything like that, I'll enjoy it.
Look, sometimes I'm at gigs, I'm working on my life plan, like what I'm going to do, how I'm going to live, and I thought I don't need a house. So I was talking to a friend about how maybe I'll sell my house and I'll buy like a haunted house, like a carnival ride. You know, the ones on the trailers?
Oh, yeah. Like, it's a truck, but like it's a ride that flips out.
Yeah, and then, they sell tickets and you go in the haunted house.
Yeah,
and
those people, they run it.
Yeah, like one that you walk through, not a like roller coaster one, because I'm not made of money.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
So then I was like, I could also live in the haunted house, could have like a fold out bed somewhere.
You could be an
money.
exhibit.
Yeah, I could live in there, run it as a business, and then just travel around the country, like, to carnivals.
You know what? That would actually work really, really well for a comedian.
I could absolutely be a carnie. I would love that life.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, you'd be great at it. I believe in you.
And another Brisbane comic overheard this and came up and he was like...
You can't be a carnie.
He looked very confused and I knew he had questions about this and I had said some weird stuff, so I was like, fair. And he goes, you own a house?
That's what
that was his takeaway.
His takeaway was not that you want to be a carnie.
Or live in a haunted house trailer.
You own a house?
Yeah. He was surprised that I had gotten to the first step where I had something I could sell to buy the trailer.
That's funny.
He was like, how can this woman afford a trailer?
It wasn't even the fact that you were trading it. He was like, he was sitting there going, yes, you want to be a carnie? You want to, wait, how are you going to, what, you're going to sell, you have a, what?
Yeah.
That's where he got
I feel like people think I already live in a trailer. So like maybe they just thought I'd redecorate my trailer and that would be a haunted house.
He's like, I'll sell my house, and he's like, oh, a house. We're calling it a house now, are we? Right.
To be fair, I would love to live in
McDonald's is a restaurant.
I'd love to live in a tiny house on a trailer. Those things are
those little
sick.
houses?
Yes.
I was looking into those as an actual investment opportunity, and I was like, yeah, but then you need land, and you need, like... Then it's just a very small, inconvenient house at that point.
I look at them every couple of months and I'm like, you can't park it anywhere. I need to buy a bigger car because my car's not going to tow one.
And they need to be hooked up to water and electricity and stuff like that. And like, have you seen the pipes that come out at the bottom of them? They're a natural house. They look just like how they move. You could get one of those ones on stilts for probably the same amount. It's an actual sized house.
I keep joking that I'm going to build one in my parents' backyard and just live in there. And they laugh a little less every time I mention it.
Because it's getting more detailed.
They're like, oh man, she's got council approval.
Oh man, she just came through with spray paint, just spray painted off a section of
a lot harder to sell your house if there's a hermit living in the garden in a tiny house.
He's a granny flat, right?
Hermit houses were like a status symbol back in the day. Have I told you about this? Have we talked about this?
You've told me this, and it was the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. Yeah. That having a hermit...
I can't remember if we've talked about it on the pod or not, but...
Go through it again.
I'll mention it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, in, like... I don't know, I say the olden days, it wasn't that long ago, it became fashionable to have like a little hermit house in big fancy gardens, and they would have like signs that a hermit lived there. So they'd have like, I don't know, glasses or a book or like, something that indicated human life was living in their garden shed.
Yeah. And they're like, look at us, our garden is so nice, someone wants to live here.
Yeah. And I was like, I know a lot of comedians who would do that for free. I know some comedians who are doing that currently.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like not a weird, like if someone said to me, hey, we've got a big backyard, there's a little shack out the back, if you mow the lawn every like couple of days,
I would
you can stay there. I would
there.
be like, dude, I'll mow your lawn, I'll brush your teeth.
Yeah.
You know, I'm okay, all right.
What I'm saying is, I think people who live in sheds should unionize because we're providing a service. We just need to make it fashionable again to have a hermit living in your backyard.
The Hermit Alliance. You want to create a hermit union.
Yes.
For hermits.
Yes. Can you design a logo for me?
Oh, the hermit union. It's going to be a hermit crab, right?
I don't like hermit crabs. One bit me once.
Well, what did you do to it to make it bite you?
Tried to love it. No, I used to get hermit crabs all the time as pets when I was little, but I was terrified of them.
Yeah, it's because they're creepy as hell.
They're so creepy.
I'll make it look cute, like, Pinchy off The Simpsons.
Okay, can it be wearing glasses? I feel like if it was wearing glasses,
do you want it to have a monocle? So is that where you were going?
Yes. Okay. I want it to be living in a top hat instead of a shell.
Oh my god, and it has a monocle?
Yes. You know what? I'll love the fuck out of that hermit crab.
All right, yeah.
All right.
That's a good
Perfect.
hermit crab. Herman crab.
Yay!
Because he sounds posh.
Herman the hermit.
Herman the hermit
And he will
crab.
be the spokesperson of our alliance.
He's very well spoken as well.
And people will be like, for what you spent on marketing for this, you could have just rented a house. Let's talk dream houses.
This kind of, like, okay, so are we going dream house, like, if we had all the monies in the world, or is this kind of like, in our scenario, as we are, as people today in Brisbane, what we could have in our life?
I think both, because if we're determined enough, I think we could have whatever kind of house we wanted.
You think very highly of us, I like that.
I think that we're capable of staging some kind of robbery. To get whatever money we need for whatever we need in our house.
That orange mic suits you so much. Every time I look over you, like I get the subliminal criminal, like.
Yeah, it's definitely the orange mic. It's not any of the tattoos or the general. Like, I look like I've been to prison.
It's all coming together.
Yeah. I'm going to start wearing orange.
Do I look like a dolphin trainer?
A little bit with your hand up.
I shouldn't have posed like that.
Yeah, there was a pose that came with that, guys.
It was a dolphin trainer pose.
She posed like mid-dolphin instruction. Actually, now that you've said that, the blue mic is too torn it all together.
It's got that kind of marine show sort of
look. It does. It even looks a little bit like wetsuit material from this far because I'm not wearing my glasses.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, I didn't want to be mean, but it doesn't look anything like that, guys.
My eyes are so fucked up, it just looks like smooth from where I'm sitting. It's
very important that you guys know that this microphone does not look in any way the way Jayde described it. It's just it's just a blue microphone.
We live in different worlds.
It's not even blue! She's not even looking at me, she's facing the other way.
It also looks a little like a Smurf dick.
Oh my god! Why did you do that? Well, yours is an Oompa Loompa dick. How you feel about that, yeah? And now we both got dick phones.
I mean, at least he's got a job. Oompa Loompas all work in the factory.
I'm sorry, just Smurfs not have jobs.
I could do worse than a factory worker, Jemma.
This point, I'm just getting higher and higher. What were we actually talking about? My God,
okay,
where were we?
Let's not go down this road.
Okay.
Dream houses. So if we were going to... Okay, let's live together in this dream world.
In our perfect house.
In our feedback era house.
Feedback era house has wings.
It's got wings.
No, I meant wings like, you know how you got the West Wing and the...
Oh, that's way less exciting than what I was thinking about.
Wings?
I would like wings. I don't need them to be functional. I just think it would be fun. You know when you're on a plane and you look out the window and you see the wing and like part of your brain is just like, I want to walk on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want walkable wings.
Oh, slides. Can we have slides out the windows instead of wings?
Can we have both?
Yeah.
What if you have to walk on the wing and then go down a slide?
Oh, actually, yeah, they're usually accompanied, aren't they? Yeah. Let's have a wing. Let's have a wing we walk down.
Yeah.
And then the inflatables.
So we don't have a door to go outside. No, we don't need one. You're right.
The whole bottom of the house is sealed up to your hip, right?
Okay.
So all sealed up to your hip. There's no doors anywhere.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of water pooled at the bottom, and
Is
that's
this a moat, or is this inside the house?
inside the house.
Okay,
The whole bottom of the house has water.
Okay.
And there's a little shark in there that is our dog.
I'm into that. How are we going to stop him biting us? Because I'm real scared of sharks.
No, there's dog sharks that don't, they bite as much as a dog would bite. If you get a good temperamented dog shark, you train it, it won't bite.
Alright, so, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I'll train it before so that when you come in,
we should get a couple so it's not lonely when we're not here.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't want my feet to get all wrinkly being in the water all the time, so it needs to have a friend.
Oh, how about, we keep them in the basement?
Okay,
so we dig into the ground and have a basement, and that's where the sharks are. So that at least when people come over, they don't need to bring their wetsuit every time they come to visit.
That's fair, yeah. It's a lot to ask for people to wear rubber overalls every time they come to hang out.
So we've got basement sharks.
Basement sharks, okay.
Wings.
The first level, let me pitch you this.
Okay.
Ball pit.
Oh, like the whole thing.
The entire first level, it's a ball pit. It's because we're sealed off to hip height. It's not going to go out the door or anything. We don't have doors. We don't need them.
So you're incorporating my shark tank idea.
Yeah. So look, because we had to move the sharks to the basement, but we're still sealed up on the ground level. So yeah, ball pit on that level.
Oh, you know what? The doors can just be elevated that little bit, so you can walk in on stairs.
Okay,
so that's fine. We can get people in and out.
Yeah, perfect.
We've got the means.
That's good. I kind of think that we should have a rope ladder somewhere, just because they look kind of fun. I want one.
Do you think we're going to use it? Are we going to be fit enough to use it? I reckon it should go to a place we really want to be. So we have to climb it.
That's the hot people level, up in the attic.
We want to be that's where we keep our orgies. So up there. And we're like, oh, we got to scale them. By the time we get up there, we're too tired to even have sex.
The hardest part of exercise is motivation.
But have a fireman's pole on the way down.
Yes.
And everyone's already lubed up, so it's fine.
That's perfect. And then I also want a rock climbing wall.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I just got one that.
Yeah.
It's above the ball pit, so if you fall down, you just fall into the ball pit.
That's a good idea.
That's great.
Yeah, we'll get the soft rubber balls so it doesn't hurt.
The ceiling so that we can try and do that thing where you hang upside down. And we think in our minds that we can do it, and then you go to do it, and it's like, this is really hard.
In reality, we're just stuck on the ceiling 4 times a day.
I don't want to fall backwards. There's a ball pit.
Yeah.
The shark's got in it.
I like that idea. I think this sounds like a fun house. I think people would want to come visit us.
I think people would want to come once.
But I don't want people to come visit us unless they're in the hot person orgy attic. So let's also...
It's a penthouse. It's a penthouse.
A penthouse.
All the nice stuff is up there.
That sounds better than come back to my attic.
Could you not call it the hot person attic?
Do you want to come back to the hot person orgy attic?
It sounds like a steam room. Like a really hot, attic area that's at the top of the house where you just keep hot people. They're not even attractive. They're just really hot.
No. I was trying to get you on a technicality there.
I know the loopholes, Jade. I know your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only having actual attractive people in our penthouse.
Yes. All right.
We can call it the hot people attic if you want.
The hot people.
It has to be in a neon sign.
I like the hot people attic.
As you're climbing up the rope ladder, it's a neon sign saying hot people attic.
Okay. And we'll have a hermit shed out the back where our comedian friends can gather.
Yeah, they'll feel happy and at home there.
They can't come in though because the shark will get them.
We'll sick the sharks.
We've trained it.
Trying to bite hermits.
I'm not having anyone else be funnier than me in my own house.
If they are funny, what's funny? They come in.
What if they came in and the shark didn't attack them and they're like, oh, I'm not funny.
Then we send them up to the attic to make them feel better.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
And then they're fine. And then they come back down. That's so good. Maybe after a while of, this sounds almost terrifying, this house. I know in our minds we're like, this is the best house, but that's another person's nightmare.
This is true. Yeah. We also don't have any furniture.
Yeah, we don't have a place where we make food.
But the floors are trampolines.
Oh, well, what do we need? What do we need furniture for? We have trampoline floors.
We've got the shark level, we got the ball pit, we got the trampoline level, and then the hot person attic.
Yeah, and there's a rope ladder up to the hot person attic. But any other level, trampolines. Like, you jump up to it. You're not actually needing stairs. There's no stairs. There's fireman's pole.
I like this.
This will work.
Alright, let's build it.
We're gonna build it.
Yeah.
You didn't. Oh.
Do you know how to build a house?
I've got a rough idea.
I'll get on Tinder. There's heaps of builders on there.
All I know.
Tinder's the best find a tradesman app
actually,
ever.
You probably should. We could probably
They've all got listed what they do. They're like plumber, electrician, builder.
That's what I do. Check.
You just...
Landscaper. Check.
I think that's what that app's for.
Actually, yeah. Do you think if we just posted up, like, a picture of a house, seeking, and listing the tradesman, and that's it, do you think we'd get hits?
I reckon we might be able to... That's almost like crowdsourcing a house.
Yeah. Mm. But with, like, Tinder dates.
We can
do we
offer
have to have
them...
sex with all these people to get the house bill?
I mean, probably.
I'll take the bullet.
I'm hoping.
I'm hoping we also get sex.
Yeah.
And then we have to pay them. Ugh.
I mean, do we though? Can we just give them, like, memberships to the hot person attic? Like, they're allowed in there, like, once a month.
I like that.
If they build us this house.
I wonder if we could convince people to build us the house.
I mean, a lot of husbands build houses for their wives and they get laid like once a year. I think if we offer an orgy 12 times a year.
That's way better. We're offering way more.
It's a really good deal.
We just won't tell them that all the people in the attic are going to be tradesmen. No, you just right past that. It's the hot people attic. Oh, yeah, they're hot.
I mean, hey, if they're hungry enough, they'll eat. That was also the worst stereotype ever, like, wives don't have sex with husbands. That's not true at all.
That's not true. That's not true. I think they have sex.
I think they
Most
do.
of them do.
Most.
And a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, no, couples have way more sex than people who don't have sex.
They do.
As told by you and Nick.
I'm so jealous of couples. It's not because of, like, any happiness they have. It's just, like, it would be so convenient to have your next late in your house already.
Sex on tap.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Me and my Smurf dick.
Hey, Jemma.
Hey, Jayde. Can we start every segment like that? Hey. Hey, Jemma. Like, I'm not looking at you. What?
Jemma's just wandering around the house. I've taped the mic to her.
We should do a day in the life of where we have microphones taped to our chest.
Hey.
And we, that was a real low-key, really
super in-joke there.
Yeah.
You guys will find out about it, but, like, not for months.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've got an idea.
Yes. I'm ready.
There should be a stamp on products.
Okay.
To show whether or not they've been approved by dogs. You know, like the stamps, like the Heart Smart stamps and...
What items are these on, though? Is this food that's approved by dogs?
I mean, it could be food. It could be, like, tennis balls. Dogs love tennis balls.
So a mailman will never get a stamp.
Mailman will not get stamps.
Which is weird, because they love stamps, historically. But they will never get this stamp.
They will never get that stamp. No, dogs don't like them. You know what else won't get a stamp? Stick with me on this one.
Okay.
Holograms will never be approved by dogs.
How am I sticking on this?
Alright, hear me out.
Okay, holograms will not be approved by dogs.
Like, hologram technology is getting really good, right? But it's not that readily available at the moment, which I think is strange, because the technology is there. But I think what it is that scientists know how to get these holograms available in all the homes, but they don't use them because their dogs get really sad when hologram people can't pat them. Because the dog sees a person sitting in their house and they're really excited and it won't touch them. And that's Like,
and
heartbreaking.
Because
they don't get it. They're like, it looks real, but that person won't love me.
My first instinct was, oh, good, there's a hologram there all the time so the dog's not lonely. But
Can't touch it. Can't give it a cuddle.
That's heartbreaking.
So holograms will never be approved by dogs.
I mean, like, and what if you... the concept of having hologram dogs for, like, if say one of your dogs passes away and you think, he's a little bit lonely, I'll get a hologram version of the other dog, but then it slowly but surely it thinks, it's like, the dog's come home from the vet, but, like, realizes there's something slightly off and then just gets
Can't
sad.
smell it. Can't, like, I'm so upset now.
Why have we done this?
Let's go back to things dogs will like.
What do dogs like? What stamps are they going to give on things?
Dogs like shoes.
Well, that's the guy. There's going to be stamps all over everyone's shoes.
Yeah, everyone's shoes get a stamp.
No, only one of them for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one's fine.
Yeah, and not the laces. The laces are always left over.
Oh, yeah, no, just that weird part of the shoe. Just the sole of the shoe.
The soles and the toes.
I find that my dog used to pull my laundry off the line.
Really?
Specifically anything that was close to my groin. And I think that's because humans smell the most there, or that must be me smell, because obviously animals don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But, like, I used to be like, stop eating my underwear, this is so weird.
Maybe a dog was just a perv.
My dog's
Wait,
a
was
perv.
this a dog or like a dog?
He's just some guy. Can't take him.
I had a problem with my underwear going missing too, but it was a dog.
Everything, you just take off my shirt and there's stamps on my boobs. It says "Proved by dogs," but it's spelt differently. There's got a picture of a guy's face, like.
I like that idea better, almost.
Oh, what would be approved by dogs? Wet t-shirt contests.
Wet t-shirts. Absolutely, for sure.
Dogs. Every time you say something, I'm going to say that at the end. Yeah, if you think of something really stupid. Let's think fuckboy. What do fuckboys like?
Yoga pants.
Approved by dogs. I'm enjoying this way too much.
Secret phones.
Approved by dogs.
Flat brim caps with the stickers still on them.
Hey, baby. That's approved by dogs. And by dogs.
By dogs.
They really like them.
I feel like a lot of the stickers would be the same.
Actually, yeah, they would be those two circles that,
like, a lot of fuckboys I've known have been, they've shared a lot of characteristics with dogs.
With dogs, yeah. Live up to their name, if you will.
Yeah. They steal your underwear. They
slobber all over you.
They really enjoy cuddles.
You know what's weird? Guys who are like, I like to have sex with chick, blah, 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 I have no emotions, are really cuddly in the bedroom.
They're like, true, yeah.
Just pat my head and call me cutie.
Yeah. Yeah, guys like being looked after. Although, in my experience, it's more like pat my head and call me between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Oh, that's good. You should write that down somewhere.
I'm pretty proud of that.
You should remember this. Someone should record these.
Someone should record
these.
Not us.
Not us, no. We haven't got the time.
We haven't, no. We're busy.
I don't know how to do that. I haven't got the means. We need, like, a Zoom recorder and 2 microphones.
With fluffies, even, probably.
Well, we can do it without fluffies for a while, I feel. And then we'll get fluffies.
I feel like our productivity is going to go down now that we have the fluffies, because all I'm thinking now is Smurf dick and Oompa Loompa dick.
I know. Every time I look over at you, I'm like, that's a marshmallow.
I'm gonna take a picture of these with the fluffies on, and we'll put them on the gram.
Okay, I thought
so people can get the visual.
Oh my god! I can't believe we actually kept on track.
I know, and it's 11:59. We fucking killed it.
Oh my god, we've got like.
That's
is there
amazing.
anything else we need to do?
I don't think so.
No.
That was it.